Best trio in anime. Of course, we got Team 7, the three monsters of One Piece, Pokemon, and we got the scouts from Attack on Titan. Off rip, just because in my childhood I grew up different. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I gotta put Pokemon in my 4. And that's due to the simple fact I didn't grow up watching Pokemon. Pokemon was not a part of my life, bro. So I can't just sit here and say innately that, okay, Pokemon is one of the best teams ever. People definitely grew up different from me. But at the same time, you gotta understand that's just not how I grew up. So therefore, it's going at my number 4 spot. I cannot resonate with Pokemon how others may resonate with Pokemon.
This should be no debate. Number 4 will be these 3 right here. Not gonna lie to you. How do you decide when you get older, you just want to start beating on one of your best friends, then belittle the other one? Nah, that's wild. That's wild. Now, Pete, I could see if he just like Eren just left it at Mikasa, like when he just violated her, calling her a slave and whatnot. No, he didn't stop it there. He took it a step further and decided to thrash Armin for minimal reasons. I can't sit up here and say no reason. Now, Armin, it was kind of deserved, but bro, and you didn't have to do him like that, bro. He didn't. Chill. This supposed to be your friend, bro.
In my number 3 spot, I got Eren, Armin, and Mikasa. And I'm gonna tell you why. Now imagine you, day one, at birth, are growing up with your childhood day ones, bro. In the midst of you growing up with these day ones, you get to a point where you are now older. All of you can think for yourselves and you making your own decisions. In the midst of you making your own decisions, you get a little bit of clout. When you get a little bit of clout, you start acting funny towards your homies. That's exactly what Eren did to Armin and Mikasa. Mikasa really was like submissive to this man, Eren, to ready to die behind him for whatever reason, bro. Under any circumstance, ready to go, just on go. Mikasa will forever be a W for that. But the moment this man, Eren, decided to turn on Mikasa, and I'm over here hoping this man turned to her for a good reason, his reason turned out not to be all that good. It was fuck Eren from then, I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, he alone disbanded the whole unity of their group. Armin, poor Armin, he just got bullied, I ain't gonna lie to you. That scene where Eren had literally chewed out Mikasa, all because of whatever agenda he had plotted. And in the midst of him doing so, he started beating on Armin for no reason, bleeding him to a bloody pulp. Or how can you do that to your day one? That don't make no sense to me. For that reason, they going in the number 3 spot.
My number 3 is actually going to be Pokemon. Now, if this was any other trio, I'd rank it higher, but I never really liked the Brock, Misty, and Ash trio. It just didn't sit right with me. I will say, though, his team, not gonna lie, this team right here, they are some real ones because they did give him a little kickstart for the badges and whatnot just to get to the league. But there are just better choices pertaining to who Ash has been with over the years. And this is not even top 3 right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd say top 5. Top 5. Great. But top 3, Brock, Misty, and Ash, nah, they don't make it.
Leading into my number 2 spot, of course, Team 7. Let's really dissect Team 7 here, bro. Of course, we got Naruto, the power solo, bro. And we got the homie Sasuke, Mr. Depressed himself. Then we have the one and only Miss Annoying, Sakura. Now, Naruto is the main one who kept this group together throughout all this nonsense, bro. But the two who ruined it stand right behind him. Starting with Sasuke. This man was so power hungry opposed to Naruto that this man literally was willing to settle for getting his neck sucked on, getting a hickey by a human snake. This man was content with that reverse albinism spreading all over his body just so he can be stronger than Naruto. Then we have Miss Lady over here obsessed with Sasuke, bro. And wouldn't give the time of day to Naruto. Even down to the fact of calling them orphans, making fun of orphans for being orphans. They never could just truly cooperate with each other. And it was rare when we did see cooperation between them. Even into them being in their teen years. Sasuke still being rebellious, still being stubborn, still wanting more power because he's still power hungry to Naruto. And Sakura literally lied to Naruto saying he loves him. He knew that was bullshit from the start. Literally tried to get him to come back. Even down to Sasuke about to kill this hoe in that little bridge section, bro. Had Kakashi not stopped him, that hoe would have been dead. It is a donut. But all in all, that's primarily why I can't categorize them as a good team, bro. If we being real right now, this team and the team of Eren still on the same basis. They just equally fucked up, bro. Wait till I get into my number 1 spot.
I mean, the number 2 spot it's obviously gonna be Naruto, but I would rank it lower if not for Eren literally beating one of his his homies, and this trio not being the best Ash has ever been a part of. I will say though, Team 7 has had their good moments. I'm not gonna lie to you. When they've been able to lock in and take down a common enemy. But what's really holding them back here is Mr. Edgelord himself, Sasuke Uchiha. He tried to kill them on multiple occasions. I'm like, who? These are supposed to be your friends. You did all of this in the search of power. You tried to kill your friends in the pursuit of power. Not to mention, in a literal war a war for the world right now. We're trying to save the world. After the war, you decide you wanna become Hokage and enslave the tail beast and challenge your best friend to a fight. My brother, you need help.
That nigga Sasuke definitely needed clinical help, I ain't gonna lie. Even down to the simple fact in the beginning of Shippuden, bro. When this nigga Sasuke lifted his hand in the air and was finna be ready to unleash that Kirin on Naruto, bro. Orochimaru had to stop him, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is just, bad teamwork. Leading into the #1 spot. The monster trio themselves. Zoro, Luffy, Sanji. I ain't gonna lie. I can't sit up here and be biased and not get into the bad parts about this team. Obviously, Luffy is the glue of this team, but at the same time, Zoro and Sanji are the glue of themselves as well. As much as they dislike each other or throw slanders at each other or fight each other, nah, they have done some crazy type fighting. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like in the arc of Foxy the Clown, when they was literally in those Olympics and they started fighting each other mid-battle and stopped participating in the game, a lot of hatred for each other. The Moss Head and Bushy Brow war gotta stop. At the end of the day, Luffy keeps them together and they keep themselves together. They always maintain themselves in alignment. They all got one common goal. We being real right now, I honestly think that the fighting between them is just satire. It in no way, shape, or form compares to what the rest of these niggas have done, which is not satire. That is literal. But in my unbiased opinion, if we gonna take this right here, I wanna remake my list because I just gave my biased opinion on the list. But from an optimistic perspective, I would probably put Attack on Titan at the worst, then Team 7, and that's due to the fact that trying to kill someone, trying to kill both of your teammates is worse than just beating your teammates to a bloody pulp. And we'll have the Pokemon crew at the #2 spot, and then One Piece still at the #1 spot.
Now, #1's obviously going to go to Luffy, Sanji, and Zoro, just off the simple fact of their chemistry alone. Now, Sanji did, I think that's Whole Cake arc. He did leave the crew and had a fight with Luffy just so he could, I don't know, protect him or something like that. But it all came out of a place of love. Now, I'm not that far in the show to know if, Zoro has done any backdoor things. But knowing Zoro, I don't expect him to do it, to be honest. With Luffy being the guy that brings them together, I'm not gonna lie to you, faced against any other team on this list, these guys are unbeatable just off pure chemistry alone. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a reason they're called the wings of the captain.
Being upfront about this, no one on this list or no one in anime is in fact beating Zoro's loyalty to Luffy. That's just me, personally. Let me know what y'all think about this list in the comment section down below. Let me know what your list is in the comment section down below. I'll catch y'all in the next video.